Well, welcome back. We've got some boats out here on Seneca Lake looking out at the Watkins Glen sky cam. Very nice morning already. We're getting up into the mid 60s. Some places we're getting closer and closer to 70, but before lunchtime we'll be in the 80s. So we're in for quite the warm up today. Look at the temperatures right now. We're up in the high 60s, especially close to the Finger Lakes. Taking it back down closer to the state line, 68 in Elmira, 66 in Binghamton. We go into the northern tier, not as warm, but we're still at 65 in Germania, 66 in Mansfield this morning. And we're going to see a warm up, big thanks to, well, a whole lot of nothing in our corner of the satellite and radar. Lack of cloud cover is going to allow some sunshine to really get the ball rolling when it comes to that temperature increase today. And we'll be seeing those temperatures really blossom up into the high 80s today. We're expecting 89 in Elmira, 88 Montour Falls, 87 Spencer, and a couple of 87s off to our west from Hornell down to Elkland. And a little bit less warm in parts of the northern tier, 85 in both Mansfield and Wellsboro. Mainly get to 82 in Troy. But the humidity, though, is really going to have an impact, especially in the next several days. So we're seeing more humid conditions for Saturday and Sunday, but then we get into Monday, a big spike in humidity. It's going to help fuel some thunderstorms to start the next work week. We stay in that sticky range, in that 65 to 70 range, before a cold front causes this to tumble those dew points going back down into the 50s. For the first time we're saying that in a while. It's going to feel actually quite comfortable outside for your Wednesday into your Thursday. So a big change on the way for next week. We got the feels like temperatures out, 90s possible for today. 90s become a much higher probability into tomorrow. Got a couple more places on here with 90s, so think Watkins Glen, Ithaca, all the way down to Sayre and Wyalusing. But then we get into Mondays where we have potentially the highest feels like temperatures, at least for the short term. 97 Elmira, 96 Candor, 97 Wyalusing. So again, another warm day in terms of those feels like temperatures, and that's because of that humidity. Those dew points getting up into the 70s, even further up into the mid 70s. And again, as we go into the future track, we do see the likelihood, possibly a very small chance of a rain shower today. I have it at 20% for the region. Otherwise, we are staying dry. We go into Sunday, again, another calm day, but again, that humidity could spawn a brief shower. But again, the likelihood comes after sunset and into the overnight hours into Monday, where we're likely to see those first showers and thunderstorms really pop up and start to make their way through. Now, as we go into next week, we are expecting a decent amount of rainfall. So we're thinking Monday, we could get up into the half-inch range to maybe even 3/4 of an inch. That's just from Monday alone. Then we get into Tuesday, another little boost of rain into Wednesday. One more added bonus there. So across the 3-day span, we could see anywhere from 3/4 to maybe a whole inch of rain as a result, again, of the repeated rainfall. So that's going to be over a multi-day period, not a one-day event. 89 is what we're expecting today for a high temperature, partly cloudy skies, hot and a little humid here and there. 65 is what we're getting down to tonight, so another mild evening ahead of us, but it's likely to stay calm with some clear skies, maybe a few light breezes out of the north. And for that 7-day forecast, 90s to follow after today. We see more 90s as we go into Tuesday. We see thunderstorms all throughout the first half of the week, but then relief is on the way. A cold front's going to bring those temperatures down into the 70s. On Thursday, we'll stay close to 80 for Friday with a little bit of sunshine to wrap up the week.